Hey, what's up everybody? Let me know if you can't hear me right once maybe some folks hop on here. Stopped and grabbed my dinner. Got to get my drink out of the car there. What's up, Corey? What's up? Be right back. Oh, okay. All right, Miss Marilyn, what's happening? This is going to be kind of weird. I don't even know, like, if I got this set up right. I could definitely do better. I should probably go to my trunk, which would maybe make for a more level surface to eat off of. Let me see if I can motivate everything back there real quick and put these sauces that I bought into the back of my car. And then I might move you guys to the trunk. Yeah. Just seems like a better idea. So, can you guys hear me okay, or should I get my microphone out and plug it in? Because that wouldn't take me but a couple minutes, and we can make that happen. I got a spicy chicken sandwich right here. Oh, man. I got the wrong thumbnail up. Oh, well. I'll fix it after, maybe. Let me see if I got enough cord to stay plugged in and come to my trunk. I barely do. All right, and I don't look like a complete goofball. There we go. Yeah. Tripod's not wanting to stand up there very good. All right, here we go. Got some waffle fries. Man, I'm starving. I have not eaten today. I had 2 hot dogs from Sheetz last night. One with sauerkraut, and I don't ever usually do that. And one with just messed up mustard and ketchup. And they were awful. They were absolutely awful. Whoever made them didn't even cook the hot dogs. Like, the hot dogs were room temperature. It was, yeah. I was hungry though, so I ate them. Almost both of them. So I got the Chick-fil-A sauce and some Polynesian sauce. Both are amazing, by the way. Looks like Sean from the Ration Museum's here. Anybody in here that enjoys the live streams, hit the thumbs up or down if you hate them. I feel you. I feel your pain. Live streams are not for everybody, and I get it. I get it. This one's going to be a little different. I think this is the sandwich. Let's take a look at this sandwich. Boom. Look at that. Look at that here. I think I need to clean my lens off a little bit. Got me some napkins. Hey, look at that super chat, and I missed it. On the road, so can't stay, but be safe and much love, everyone. Be safe, Smokey. Well, thank you, History Savior. And if you guys didn't know, I was in a little bit of an accident there the other day. I did a kind of a impromptu live stream on Wednesday night or something like that. And today I was just like, I'd had it. I'd had my fill of it. And I just so happened to have my old wheel hubs and bearings in the trunk of my car. Something's going on with the lighting here. Oh, the lights might have just kicked on up here. And I just threw one of my old wheel hubs on, and I'm going to try to limp it home with what I have. So we'll see how well that turns out. And I don't know if I've had the spicy chicken sandwich. I've had it from Popeyes, but I don't know if I've ever had it from Chick-fil-A, because I don't have a Chick-fil-A anywhere near me. I don't have a Popeyes anywhere near me. But whenever I go to Columbus, there's a Popeyes right on my way home, so I stop and hit that up for every once in a while for me and my son. And I also got some grilled chicken nuggets, which these things are the bomb. And oh, they did give me a fork. Hey, look at that. I got some cutlery. I'm just having a full food review going on right here. Chris Stiber says he had a chicken sandwich and waffle fries too. Awesome. These things right here are pretty good. I mean, it's just pieces of grilled chicken that just cut up and thrown in a bowl. But they're good. For some reason, the lighting keeps fluctuating a little bit. Maybe because I've never wiped off the camera lenses. And I got a cookies and cream milkshake. I can thank Josh for getting me started on those. I'm not a big cookies and cream guy, but every once in a while, I'll give it a go. I don't know what is going on with the lighting on here. Sorry about that. No idea. I'm sure if I flip to the back camera, it'd probably be better. Mix the Chick-fil-A sauce and the barbecue sauce together, huh? I'm a big fan of the Polynesian and the Chick-fil-A sauce. Both. So I know of numerous people that have tried to duplicate the sauces, and nobody's ever been successful. And I didn't get no ketchup for my fries. Not smart. Tomorrow, guys, 5 o'clock, I'll be there. Live stream on the Ration Museum channel. The Ration Museum's coming along, moving along, doing its thing. Ruler Yak, Sean, man, he's really kicked it up about 20 notches, 100 notches from where it was, let's say a month ago, 2 months ago. It has a space other than his own home now, which is, I mean, that's huge moves right there. You're making moves like a pro. I cut this man. Look at that. It's like there's a bunch of breading in there. Crunchy. Just finished moving all the boxes over yesterday. Cool. I'm sure that wasn't easy, but when me and you talked, we did talk afterwards, me and Sean did. And it worked out really convenient because it's right by where he works, so he could just take a load of boxes with him to work and take them into the museum. Couldn't have worked out much better, actually. Now, Miss Sunshine, I got to check out where you was on Dr. Drew and Inside Edition. I got to check that out. I seen your email way too late to catch it live, so hopefully I can find a rerun somewhere. Ended up needing a box truck for one big trip. Got you, roger that. That would have made it easier anyways, just pile it all in a box truck. Especially with the bigger stuff, like you said. I apologize for not having a ration with me, guys. I never dreamed that I was going to be stuck in Pittsburgh as long as I was. And I did bring rations with me. I just gave them all away. I had numerous different vintage MREs. One of them is going to be in the back door tavern, so if you ever make it to Pittsburgh and you make it into the back door, you'll see an MRE that I took in there. It's cool. I did get to go over there and eat. Amazing food. I had the can't remember what they're called. I'll think of it. Anyways, I had some really good food over there. And they have a chicken sandwich with a piece of fish in it that's like a foot long. And then the bun is, you know, it's a pretty good sized bun. It's not a regular sized bun. What's going on, Peter from Poland, which is delicious. There's a link to his channel in my description. My Canadian brethren up there. You got BTemple. Check out his channel. Cool vintage stuff over there, rocking it out. Links right at the top of my description should be. Smitty and both Smitty and CT both, all three. All three of those links should be right at the top of my description. I'm not even sure where I'm at right now. I think I'm in Wheeling, which I think Trucker was just here the other day. Me and him should have linked up since we were so close. But I just couldn't take staying in that hotel. They wasn't going to send an insurance adjuster out till like Monday, maybe Tuesday. And that was, if I just sat in Pittsburgh waiting on them, like, expect me to pay for a hotel till Monday or Tuesday. Couldn't do it. Delicious is a good guy, man. Just all around good people. I wouldn't tell you to go over to a channel if it was somebody that wasn't good people, I don't think. Somebody I don't even mention enough, Steve 1989's channel. I don't know how many people end up in here that have never heard of him or seen his channel, which I doubt very many. Maybe that's why I don't do it as much, but you got to go check out Steve 1989 if you haven't done that already. Sparrow 9612. I passed through Pennsylvania on my way to New York City last year. Love to go back someday when the apocalypse is over and see more of it. Well, you got to go to Pittsburgh. If you come by Pittsburgh, let me know, and I'll let them know that you're coming in, and they'll take care of you. Which I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I was stuck at the Marriott. Marriott's not bad, and they were actually really, after they knew what was going on and that I'd been in an accident right in front of their hotel, been ran over by a semi-truck. Something special coming to me. You don't need to have nothing sent to me, Miss Sunshine. Thank you so much, though. My goodness. What's up with BTemple? Oh, I think Miss Sharon just mistyped, maybe. I've gotten some awesome packages from Delicious, too. I mean, he's a great guy, you know, to deal with in the ration community. But he's just a good guy all around. Eric Howard. At least I'm, yeah, no doubt. I can't complain. I mean, I'm okay. My car is not okay. Anyway, it's put in the shop, $1,000 worth of work done to it, and it is not fixed. And I know what's going to happen. They're going to send an insurance adjuster out. They're going to look at it. They're going to total it. I'll take the money and I'll try to fix it from there. Please clarify the trucker who ran it. He was not Canadian. He was not Canadian. He was a newer driver. He'd been driving truck less than a year is what he said. Those were his exact words. So less than a year could be a couple months. It could be 6 months. I mean, who knows? But he hadn't been driving very long. And if I could have avoided it in any way, you trust I would have gotten out of the way. But I wasn't going to take a chance driving around in front of his rig over into a completely oncoming lane and somebody smacking me head on being my fault. I was at a dead stop anyway. In the left-hand turning lane. Yeah, if they want to dispute it or anything like that, the cops showed me the film of it that night. I ain't worried about it at all because it shows what happened. So I'd like to get that video anyway, just to have it. Well, I'm in West Virginia right now, I think. I think I'm in Wheeling at Cabela's. Pretty sure. Might not be Wheeling, but it's Cabela's. I know that. And I've still got hours and hours of driving to do. I'm kind of really on my first leg of it right now. And I have to get out, stretch my back, because I'm injured or whatever you want to call it, handicapped, whatever. I don't like talking about it. Yeah, I'm headed towards home. It's going to take me many hours to get there, but it is what it is. P&G Dueling says, I like Wheeling. I've never spent any time up here. Passed through it a few times over the years. But, I mean, it looks like a nice place where I'm at right now. Right now I'm at like a, looks like I'm in like a shopping zone area. And I made sure to park underneath some lights. And they kicked on, so luckily, I mean, like, check this out. Look. The parking lot is empty. There's one car going by. There's Cabela's in the background right there. What am I eating? I'm eating a spicy chicken sandwich, some waffle fries, Polynesian sauce, some grilled chicken nuggets. But I'll tell you what, that right there, look at that. I'm using the front camera on this thing, and it sucks pretty bad. If I turn around the back one, I can't see what's going on. So, I mean, I can see what's going on, but it wouldn't be, you know, you wouldn't be seeing me. So, you know what I mean. If you've never had, oh, by the way, Trucker, thank you for that super chat, dude. I got caught up in the question or clarification. Yeah, the guy that hit me was not Canadian. I don't know about you guys, but where I live, there are no Popeyes. There are no Chick-fil-A's. There are no, I don't know, there's not very many chain places at all within even an hour and a half of where I live. Wendy's, McDonald's, crap like that, Taco Bell. But if you haven't had Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, you got to try it. The director of my show, showrunner of Eating History, he was telling me one day, he's like, oh yeah, I've never eaten Chick-fil-A before. And I was like, dude, you have to have Chick-fil-A before you leave New York. He's like, yeah, but you know, there's like political issues or whatever's going on there. I don't even know. I have no clue. And I was like, bro, put that stuff out of your mind and just go and order you some food, whatever you think you'd like, because you will be impressed. Chick-fil-A's great food, man. Really good food. I've never had anything from there. I've probably eaten there maybe 7 times in my lifetime. This is one of them. And I've never had something that wasn't good. As far as whatever they got going on, I literally have no clue. He started to try to tell me, and I was like, I don't even want to hear it, dude. I don't want to hear anything about whatever it is they got going on. Popeyes has a better chicken sandwich. Yeah, that's definitely debatable. It's up there. It's pretty good. Cookies and cream milkshake. That was my first taste of it. Yeah, nah, not a fan. They could do much better on the shakes. Plus, it's like kind of runny. It's very thin. There's a lot of cookie in it. If you like that, I could see someone really liking this. It's just not like I like a thicker, colder milkshake. That one's kind of like, I don't know. It could be colder, and it could be. And I just got this and kicked the live stream on. Like it's not old at all. There should be probably a time, and I don't see it. But I'm sure there's a time stamped on something up here. Bebops? I ain't even never heard of that. Yeah, the fries are pretty good here too. Yeah, it cost me 20 bucks for a chicken sandwich, the fries. I got an 8-piece grilled nugget because I can eat those cold. Milkshake, and I got one of the big jugs of the Polynesian sauce and the Chick-fil-A sauce to take home. I've never ate at Bojangles either. I've heard of that place before. I've never ate there. There's some rednecks behind me in a diesel truck. Every town I've went to up here, all the like teenage kids that have their driver's license are hanging out at Sheetz. So, I guess it's like the universal hangout place. This chicken sandwich got my nose running. It's a little bit spicy. It's not very spicy though. I mean, I could see anybody who doesn't like spicy food would not like this, I don't think. And see, like that bite's got very little chicken to it on that side, and it's not got much on the other side either. Every once in a while, eat some regular food. Yeah, if I'd have known, I'd have had more rations with me. If I'd have known I was going to get stuck up here, I wouldn't have gave all mine away either. I mean, I did have that pulled pork, so. At least I had that. I had been carrying that pulled pork around with me for months. What's up, Hardens James? And we got Eric Howard. Yeah, the drive home. I'll be driving all through the night. I know it. I'm going to have to stop multiple times. I may end up staying somewhere. I don't even know. I've been thinking about it. Making it down to, I don't know. About an hour or so, hour and a half away from home. To a normal person, me, it's still going to be 2.5, 3 hours. I got to keep stopping and checking my front wheels too, just to make sure nothing's going awry. I don't have any MRE gum on me, unfortunately. I did buy some of those red B12 stackers in the sheets over here. I haven't taken any, and I'm going to not take them unless I have to, just to stay awake. Yeah, I may as well finish this chicken sandwich now, or it won't be no good later anyway. Can you guys hear me okay, or should I get my microphone out, you think? I don't like that the camera's looking up at me either. I'd much rather be looking down at the camera, or at least level. But as it is, the camera's down below me, so it's like looking up at me. Okay, sounds good. Good deal. I figured the sound would be awful because I don't have my microphone plugged in and I'm just out in the middle of a parking lot. There's a Hampton Inn and Suites right over there, Starbucks, Quaker Steak and Lube, Hobby Lobby, Best Buy, Cabela's. I don't know. It's like the mall area or something. I do have an old beer in the back of my car. Should I get one out? I actually have a couple. Yeah, I hope I'll probably get it Monday, BTemple. And dude, the fact that they had that thing lingering around from California to West Virginia for over 2 weeks, and it's been hotter than the, you know what, the gates. Who's driving? Is it Shocker? Shocker watches YouTube while he drives. I remember him. The Gates of Perdition. I don't like just eating on camera. It makes me feel weird. I feel like a pig. Oh, James. Texas is ridiculous. I went to Houston about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, something like that. And I've never experienced just outside heat that bad. I mean, I worked in a aluminum plant, and we made aluminum in there. And that's probably one of the hottest jobs you can have. But just outside heat temperature, it was extremely hot whenever I was in Houston. Yeah, excuse my crude eating habits or whatever this may be. It's got to be weird for you guys too. That's why I don't like eat on camera most of the time. I know some people do like the mukbangs and just shove food in. It's just, Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to keep the spirits up. I ain't gonna lie, like, I got pretty bummed out the last couple of days, but gotta run, drive safe, Smokey. Bye, guys. CT, before you leave, where you at, dude? And thank you for the super chat, CT, my man. Lots of cookie in there. Ugh. Too much. Too much to actually just drink it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, you're at home. You roll out in the morning. Okay. Winnipeg. Winnipeg's up, like, you're going to Winnipeg? Isn't that up north? Northern Canada? Geez, Smokey, you eat 100-year-old food. What should we worry? I think you mean what should we worry about? I don't know. Just I don't know. Just eating in front of the camera is weird to me. Oh, you live in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yeah, I would rather eat cookies and cream ice cream versus trying to drink it, because it's like, I don't know. The one I had in New York, the last time I ate at a Chick-fil-A, it was in New York City, and Josh had me get a cookies and cream shake, and it was pretty good. Cyanide Cookie says, CT, you drive safe too, my friend. If all of you can stay safe on the road, that would be great. Thank you for that super chat and encouraging words there, Dan, or Cyanide Cookies from over in Australia, man. Thank you for popping in on the live stream and the super chat, dude. We're glad to see you here, man. Everybody calls you Dan because I call you Dan. I'm sorry, Dan. Maybe you'd prefer the Cyanide Cookies thing. I don't know. Sorry about that for getting that started. Having the morning tea over there in good old Australia. Yeah, BTemple just had a what I would consider to be a vintage CR1M shipped over here to me, and it got lost in California or something, and it's just been in lingo for 2 weeks. Not customs, just in lingo for 2 weeks. And we're worried about the heat because it's been super hot here in the US too, and I know it's hot over there where you're at. It's always hot in Australia. Always. Yeah, if it wasn't for the COVID stuff, I guess I could take you guys on a limping walk around Wheeling here. I mean, I got to keep you plugged in for, you know, I could unplug you guys for probably like 20, 30 minutes. Because my battery's at 40% right now, 39. This is the last bite of the sandwich, and I don't want it. I'm not going to eat it. I'm putting it back in the bag. I hit the road. Oh, yeah, you're going to the cabin, right? The lake. Are you going to a cabin, Kaylin? I know you're going to a lake. So, this will be fun. We'll be right back. Shower time. Horny animal. Cyanide says, nah, freezing my knackers off. Middle of winter. We don't get down to freezing, but close enough. Really? I didn't think it got that cold over there. So when it's summertime over here, it's wintertime over there. Because it's the middle of summer for us over here. Where I reside. Yeah, I'm going to have to just... Is there a trash can nearby? Hang on a sec. There's a trash can over here. All right, all right, all right. Matthew McConaughey would say back in the day. Dazed and confused, yeah. All right, all right, all right. Well, here's a little piece of this. I've made up my mind. Believe me or not, I don't care. Because it's, if I still have any of these left by the time I get home, I'm throwing them away. And if I run out before I get home, then I'm quitting before I get home. So, as of Sunday, tomorrow, we'll be done with smoking cigarettes. Period. End of story. Again, this is not something I want to talk about because I don't want to make, oh, you made it. Yeah, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done. It's just how it has to be. I probably would have quit. Yeah, it'll sound like an excuse, so I'm not even going to say it. But would have made it easier, I would say, if my car wasn't wrecked and I was so stressed about making it home because I don't know if I'm going to make it home. Yeah. So I guess I could take you guys on a little walk around up there of the car. Best of luck quitting. Quit about 9 years ago. Well, the reason I say once I get home is because I did not bring my vaporizer with me. I did not think that I was going to be gone that long. I will use it to help me quit, and then I'll quit it as well. I've got the willpower. I've got the reason. I've got the I want to. Like, this is the first time in my life that I've actually been like, I quit before, but I didn't even really need the mentality of wanting to that bad. I just wanted to feel better. And smoking doesn't help your health. You know, that's obviously proven. I'm just ready. I'm ready. Kind of. Waiting on the drive home is going to suck. So, again, sounds like an excuse, so I'm not going to use it. I just am. I'm still smoking as of right now. But my decision is to, I'm literally going to throw, if there's anything left in this pack when I get home, they're going in the trash. Using the Smock 40 works great, but inhaling mental, I don't know. Yeah, the smoke brands, the Smock, well, however you want to pronounce it. I guess it's smoke without the E on the end. That's what I have, and then I also have another one that I bought recently. As it was just bought as a backup, and bought new atomizers and new like whatever the top things are called. I haven't gotten into the specifics of what vaping is, and I don't want to get into that, because if I get into that, and I could easily get into that, because I'm the type of person that it doesn't take much to interest me, and then I'll dive into a subject and I want to know everything about it, and I want to learn everything about it, and I want to be somewhat of an expert on it, so if anyone asks me a question, I can answer the question. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with the vaporizers. I'm going to try not to take that deep dive into the vaporizers. That's how I quit the first time, was with a vaporizer, and that's been, whoa, gusto. Best thing you can do for your health. Good decision, my friend. Thank you, man. And that's what I need, is I need the support from the folks around me, and when I get home, I need the support from my family. Like, that's what I need, because when I quit before, I was going to work, and I had a 12-hour day, which ended up a 12-hour work day, which was more like a 14-hour day, maybe 15-hour day some days, depending on the days. And it was a lot easier to keep my mind off of it because I was super busy all the time. So I'm going to have to do something, I know, that's going to keep my mind busy, which I got to start diving into editing and stuff anyways. That sounds like a challenger. Or a Charger 1. And I was wrong. It's a Mustang. So I went to AutoZone last night. I had to rent some tools to swap my hubs out on my car. Had to rent them at AutoZone. You rent them and then they give you your money right back. It's just, I happen to have enough cash in my pocket, so it was easy. But met this guy at AutoZone last night. He had a Challenger, a 2012 SRT8, but he special ordered it from Canada. His name's Danny D, I believe. Was it D or V? Danny V's. I don't know. Super interesting guy, super cool. And he was showing me all kinds of these crazy cool pictures. And I'm sure most of you guys have seen the movie Jack Reacher. And this is just barely touching the tip of the iceberg on all the stuff that we talked about and he showed me last night. But he was telling me a story. Tom Cruise was coming in and hanging out at his store every time he'd come to Pittsburgh. And it's not like in the city of Pittsburgh. It's like right outside of Pittsburgh. I can't remember the name of the town right now. But anyways, they had 5 different Chevelles for that red Chevelle scene where when Tom Cruise steps out of the car and the guy hands him his hat and he puts it on and he kind of puts his head down, covers his face from the cops, and they drive by him and the car, I think it hits a bus and it's empty. But anyways, his Challenger is in that movie, I guess, is what he was telling me, which that would have been 8 years ago. So yeah, I've got it. And the thing is I just watched part of Jack Reacher because I happened to be on TNT or TBS or something the night before. It was weird how we crossed paths, and he was telling me about all that stuff, and he had all kinds of really cool pictures of celebrities that had been in his. He had a pizza and sub shop in on the outskirts of Pittsburgh there, that I guess became very popular and quite the destination to go to. And he was showing me some of his food, and he had great history behind it. His grandpa started the place in I think 1947, and it was just seeing all the cool pictures that he had and all the backstory behind it. It was really, really nice. But in 2017, they shut the road down in front of his business, and it drove him out of business. Nobody could drive down the street to get to his place, and the town, he had a big fight with the town. I guess he was on the news 18 times trying to fight it, and the news was on his side, and they wanted him to be able to stay open, and just couldn't do it with the way things were. And it was back in I think he said he shut down in 2017. He's trying to get reopened again because he enjoys it so much. I could tell the guy was super passionate about his cooking. It's good to see passion like that in people, and of course I enjoy food too. So if I ever make it back up in it, which I'm sure I'll be back up in Pittsburgh, I'm definitely going to hit him up. I've got him in my phone here, and he sent me a bunch of cool pictures. But I'm not going to tell all his stories. That wouldn't be fair to him. So, but he's got some cool stories. I'll say that. RC Gusto, did you see the CDC recognizes us long haulers, COVID-19 long haulers? I wonder if that's what I would have been considered, where I had it for so long too. And Rachel, you had the flare-up that come back, 6 weeks after you'd been on the mend? Something like that, and it set you right back? I'm lucky I didn't have that happen to me, I gotta say. And by the way, Gusto, RC Gusto, his channel's link is down in my description. Go down there, click that thing, go over and subscribe to RC Gusto's channel if you're not already. That guy's out there fighting a good fight. There's no way he has time to make videos and stuff during this because he's a hardcore doctor. Let's just put it that way. I won't give you his exact title and what he does, but he's a hardcore doctor, and he deserves every bit of pats on the back that we can give him. One of these days you'll be able to get back to videos. We all should, I know I do, and most people in this chat are going to agree that we understand because, dude, I know what you're doing. We know what you're doing, taking care of business, and I know that you're probably working extra hours, and you got a family. Like, dude, you got, like, it's life. Life happens, man. And then a pandemic happened. So, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to know. I didn't know if I wanted, I didn't know if you wanted me to say that or not, but yeah. So, since he put it in the chat, RC Gusto is an ICU doctor. So he deals with basically some of the most severe cases, period, end of story. He sent me some pictures of him getting suited up full hazmat with PAPRs, supplied airs. They don't mess around whenever you're an ICU doctor, I'm sure. Yeah, it's doing some weird stuff genetically. I would have to agree. I feel like I guess there's just not been enough research or time to research or whatever the case may be. Yeah, that thing that he wears, it kind of looks like a spacesuit. Puts on a Tyvek, I'm sure, and then the full. It's a full face respirator with supplied air. He's probably got an oxygen supply hooked up to it. We used to run PAPRs, but they were supplied air, but not supplied like fresh oxygen. It was just filtered air from the outside, if that makes any sense. Had a battery pack that I had to wear on my side. It was a big full face respirator. Yep, when I pulled off this exit, I was like, yeah, I'll be here for getting gas and that's it. And I realized what time it was, and I was like, I'll go ahead and try to do the live stream from here. Why not? May as well. And see what happens. But yeah, I could show you guys my car. And it doesn't look like there's much cosmetically wrong with it. It's just all underneath it. Because what happened was I had my wheel turned all the way to the left. And when that truck went down the side of me, the rear wheels of the trailer that the semi-truck was pulling behind him ran over top of my front passenger side wheel and mushroomed it out, bent it. And Firestone, they, I don't know if they used wood or what and a sledgehammer, and they tried to beat it back into a round shape. And it's on my car currently, on the back of my car. So, Aletha, mom passed away from influenza. ICU 52 days. You and I would have been great friends, Gusto. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Aletha. Yeah, that's never good, man. So influenza, that's the flu. That would be the flu, right? I know back in November they were talking about how there was a strain of flu that had popped up back in November in the U.S. that we hadn't seen since, I want to say since like 1992 or something. And it was going to be a really, really bad flu season. And they were talking about that back in November. And never heard anything else about it after like January or something, or February. I don't know, something like that. Oh, really? She was allergic to eggs, so she couldn't get the vaccine. This channel has some of the best people. Well, thank you, Horny Animal. I would have to agree. I think it's hard to beat the folks that come into my channel, and thank you for that super chat. And those words ring true. I mean, if you read down through the chat, we'll have some new folks come in every now and again, which I totally welcome. And we try to break them in as nicely as possible to our little weird, whatever you want to call it, or family that we have built here. And it's really nice to be able to just count, and that's why, you know, I did debate on not doing the live stream tonight, because let's be honest, it would have been the easiest thing to do would be to just keep driving, right? I think we can all agree. But the more I thought about it, and the more I thought, well, you know, there's a lot of people that actually count on being in here on a Saturday night and hanging out together. We all socialize, and I know many friendships have been built out of this chat right here. And that's one thing, if nothing else ever comes from anything I've ever done on YouTube or television or anything else, if nothing else, that's one thing that I can be proud of. So that's what when somebody asks me what my favorite thing, or what my best, what I could tell them is the best thing that's come of this, or what my favorite thing is, and I every single time I tell them, and I did an interview for I did multiple interviews, but every time that they ask me that, I tell them it's the people. It's the people that I've met, and it's the people that I became friends with in off of my channel that have really made this something. I mean, it's an actual, it's something. You know what I mean? I'm back. What did I miss? You missed a lot, JW. You missed a lot. A lot of me standing here flapping my gums in front of a camera. An impromptu midweek stream was a great surprise. Party with friends too. I was thrilled to catch it. Well, thanks, man. I'm glad you was able to make that one, because when I do the midweeks or something like that, you know, I mean, I was bored out of my mind, stuck in that hotel. I can't go to the swimming pool. I can't do any of the fun stuff that they have there. I'm not allowed. So why not? I just happen to have an IMP in my bag that I've been carrying around. That thing has been all over the country, from one side to the other and back, and then again. Like, I had carried that 2018 IMP all over the place while we were filming, and I just never, like, I always had like almost a whole suitcase full of rations with me wherever I went. So the plague rumors are true. Squirrels and prairie dogs carry it commonly. Good thing is that it's pretty easy to treat nowadays. Oh, wow. Saturday night comes. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm no Saturday Night Live, that's for sure. But we do have a good time on here, and I try to keep the conversation going the best I can, man. There was a message I seen RC Gusto put one up here. I wanted to go back and read it, because it was, there we go. Yes, the flu can be pretty dangerous. I've seen a lot of flu deaths over the years. COVID seems to be more about the systematic inflammatory response that happens more than just the lungs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, dude, never been tested. Can't say I did or I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Seems how I lost my ability to smell and taste for, like, what was it, like 6 weeks? I don't know. It was a long time that I couldn't smell or taste anything. It was over a month. I'm sure of that. I'd have to go back and check my live streams, because I talked about it every week. So, and then the initial first, like, 10 days, maybe longer, 12 days, was just, like, hardcore flu symptoms and feeling like crap and running a fever. And then what? Oh, yeah, and then after that, it was not being able to catch my breath for, like, that lasted for, say, about 3 weeks, I think it was. Cyanide Cookies, the IMP had only been over the, wait a minute, the IMP had only been over the country. We got to start saving for Smokey's World Adventure. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, man, I would love to get out of the country. You know what? I've never been out of the country, ever. Not once. They were talking about for the show that we were going to go to Switzerland, I think. They made me go get my passport and everything. Like, oh, did I miss a super chat? Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Cyanide Cookies. My bad. Yeah, man, I'd love to get out of the country, dude, because You know, we did kind of make the plans like we were going to go, and then just things started changing a whole lot there towards the end because what is it? Oh, Amber's in here? Oh, that's weird. Ethan wants you to bring him a 4-piece chicken strip and fry home from Chick-fil-A, okay? Okay. I'll go, if they're still open. Where is it? Yeah. It looks like it might be closed, unfortunately. Can anybody Google for me really quick Wheeling, West Virginia Chick-fil-A and see if it's still open? I think I'm I don't know. I'm off like the Cabela exit. Yes. It's not Cabela's, it's Cabela exit. Because there's a huge water tank right here that says Cabela's on it. And then yeah, but anyways, that's the exit. But yes, I will definitely try to run over there and grab him. So their outside like speaker thing is, oh, Gusto says it's closed. I thought so because there's nobody out there. It was weird because whenever I went through there, Amber, I have like a half a fry left, and I have a 7-piece grilled chicken nuggets. It's not the crispy ones, but he can have that. Better than nothing. And I got the Polynesian sauce and the Chick-fil-A sauce. Mr. Rocket Scientist said I forgot I exploded twice. What? Wait a minute. What? I thank you guys for looking that up for me, by the way. Fred says don't drink the water in Mexico. It's true. I think I screwed up and drank some of the water where I was at. No offense to the place where I was at, but there was a couple days that I because they gave you bottled water down at the desk, and I got it all the time. Like I was getting water all the time, but there was a couple times that I didn't have bottles of water, and I was just like, screw it, I'll just drink the water. And I think, I don't know, but I think that's something been messing with my stomach the last couple days. Yeah, Amber asked him if he'll eat the the grilled chicken nuggets, and I got a half a waffle fry in here, so I'll definitely bring it home to him. Gusto tested positive antibodies 6 weeks ago, and 10 days ago negative for antibodies. Really? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, I gotta find where you were on the shows and stuff. Miss Sunshine. I gotta check that stuff out. I've had Giardia from drinking untreated wilderness water once, and I've been drinking untreated wilderness water without a problem ever since. Huh. You know, that's kind of, well, I don't know. Giardia is something it's alive inside of you, right? It's like, I'm not, you got to take antibiotics to get rid of that? Those are variables with sensitivity. The best way to test it for antibodies is to give blood. Oh, yeah. So I know the Red Cross is doing that, and that's how I found out about someone else that was, I'm not going to mention anything, but someone that was close to me, I know, actually 2 people that were close to me, I know that they had, they went to the Red Cross and they got they were trying to donate blood, or they did donate blood, but it had the antibodies in it, and from that, they kind of figured out when they were sick, and when they had it. So yeah, free antibody test, exactly, RC Gusto. So if you go to the Red Cross and you try to give blood, they will do a free antibody test for CV-19. Oh, they won't let you because you're currently sick. Well, that makes sense. Yeah, your blood would be no good to them. So, question, Miss Sunshine, since you just had this TV experience happen, I assume that you did that through Zoom. Is that how you done that? And then they just had you be on there like a like this kind of, just from home, or I'm sure they didn't have you go to a studio or anything, I assume. Test positive, give plasma, and save lives. Oh. Well, that makes sense, because that's probably how they're doing their testing, right? Well, positive blood. That, that would make sense to me. So, yeah, they probably want that blood that's infected, quote-unquote infected. Yeah, that makes sense. Because how else are they going to, run tests and stuff if they don't have a specimen to work with? Okay. The old beard's getting out of control. Seems like the connection is pretty good here. Supposedly there's full 5G here, and if I would throw my SIM card into my Samsung Galaxy Note 9, I should have 5G on that phone. But I'm not going to go through all that just to swap out cards. G9T, a card yesterday. Oh, you got a card yesterday. Got a card yesterday in snail mail about donating plasma. Have never donated just plasma before. We give sick patients plasma from recovered patients because it has antibodies to the virus. Oh, I'll be dagged on. Well, you know what? Maybe I should go and I should probably go look about trying to do that myself. Yeah, anybody with the CV-19 antibodies in their blood. This is Amber. Supposedly helps save lives. Well, not supposedly, obviously, Amber. Well, if you read what Gusto said up there, that's my buddy that is the, well, he just told everybody, so I can say this openly, but he is a, yep, he's a big doctor. Yeah, ICU. Duh. I had a brain fart there for a second. I've heard some other of the side effects. Might have been on this chat. Probably was. Might have been Wednesday. Like, sometimes I have trouble putting my sentences and words together. Nowhere near, like, I didn't used to be. It's a little worse now. I've probably always had this issue, but it seems like it's a little worse now. And I heard that's like one of the side effects. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what I heard. Again, that's just hearsay, so don't take anything I say to heart. I wondered why my chat wasn't moving. You should. I'm about 99% sure you had. Yeah, me too, Renee. I'm sure they could find out pretty quickly. We do it just about every day. Gusto, have you been able to not have it yourself, personally? Respiratory issues, loss of smell and taste. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I've talked to a couple people about it, and there's a couple people that are adamant that are like, "Well, you didn't have the test. There's no way." And I'm like, "Look, I lived through it, and I remember, I even documented a lot of it through these live streams, getting to talk directly to you guys and tell you guys like what was going on. And at the time, like, it was even really kind of unknown. Like, nobody was like, yep, that's it. We were just kind of like, I just thought I had, like, the flu there for a while. Back in, whenever that was. It's been a while. Been a long time. Yeah, that, and then there was that. Yeah. So there's a pretty good correlation there, being basically the epicenter for it leaving the day before. Oh, it was the exact same time. I didn't know that. I didn't remember that it was the exact same time. So I knew it was close, but you're still dealing with it, and so I've been over it. I've been over it for a long time now. It seems like months, probably 4 months now, 3 months, 3.5 months, maybe 4 months with nothing. So far, so good. One of my partners had it a couple weeks ago. I'd be shocked if I didn't get it at some point. Right? I mean, yeah, Gusto, you're a healthy dude, so I feel like you'd probably be able to knock that out. Probably a couple weeks, you'd be able to be over it, and then that's going to affect everything else from that point on for you, just like it does everybody else. I just kept myself kind of locked away at one point, and which I felt bad enough to not want to move there for about, it was over a week, close to 10 days probably. I just didn't feel like doing anything. First week of March. I mean, I know they started shutting New York down the next day. The day after that, which was 2 days after I left, is whenever they shut New York down completely. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I might too. I mean, I'd say it probably, yeah, I agree with you too, Gusto, man. I mean, like I said, there's been quite a few people try to argue with me about it when I bring it up. And it's like, I'm not trying to say for sure whether or not I did. It seemed like that was probably a pretty good chance. And then people treat you differently after you tell them that you might have had it too. Like you're a leper. Like they don't want anything to do with you. They don't want near you. So it's not something you go around telling everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm doing right now, which thousands of people could end up watching this, and it, yeah, probably not a good thing. I read the journal article that COVID is causing. That actually kind of makes sense, Fred. Now that you say that, God willing, you'll still have the antibodies. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it'd be worth a shot to go and let them draw some plasma out. I mean, just to, if they can use it, they can use it. And if they can't, I mean, what are we out? Like a needle in a bag? Like whatever they had to do to take it out? Plus, I don't know what my blood type is. So it would be nice to know what my blood type is. I know my sons went and gave blood numerous times, so there's got to be somewhere local that I can do it. I think they bring they used to bring like a blood drive truck into Point. I think down in Point Pleasant, I think is where they brought it in at, and I think he was doing it whenever he was giving blood when he was going to school down there still. Whenever schools were still open. Inside Edition, CNN, ABC, Dr. Drew, and New York Post. All I knew about was Dr. Drew and Inside Edition, so I got to check those out. Family of skunks running around. Well, that sucks. That sucks really bad, because I can't kill animals anymore, man. Like I just can't do it. So them skunks would have to be trapped and released out in the wilderness somewhere for me to deal with it. Hey, Smitty finally made it. I've already been telling you guys to go check out Smitty's channel. Alex has my blood type, the type that's universal. Gusto. I think that's O, right? I think it's O positive. Is that correct? That's what I was thinking. It was O. I think that's what most people have, right? Is O. And then there's like a certain type of blood that anybody, well, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, that anybody can use. So Went radio silent for a second. Had to put the UFC fights on. I saw some UFC fights on last night. I didn't. They were on in the lobby of the hotel. It's one of the few things I do know about blood type A+. Found that. Oh, found out first time I donated. Got you. Has to be O negative to be universal. Got it. O negative is universal. Yes, O negative, that's it. Okay. AB negative is really rare. A negative here. You mean to have A and B? Because I know that some people have AB negative. O positive is the most common, which I am, but it's not universal. Got it. O negative is the universal. Which it's not that it's exactly universal. Someone just explained this to me a couple nights ago, actually. Gabe, which is Josh's cousin. Josh from the show, Josh Makuga. He was telling me about, he was explaining the whole blood thing to me, and how they could use different blood with people, and it won't like your body won't fight it. If you're a different blood type, your body won't fight that if they put it in you. Not that it's the exact way to go, because the way to go is to have the type that you have. At least you can only have O negative. You can't even take the universal type. So, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this. Let's see what the camera looks like. Good night, Sean. As you guys can see, I got a cord hanging out of my car. Yeah, you won't be able to see it really. So that is the wheel that's bent now. It got mushroomed out, and it's scuffed all around. All that's new. All that. I don't know how well you can see it, but so it got ran over in this area, or no, over here maybe. I can't remember. It's still bent pretty bad. I can stick my fingers in between the tire and the tire and the rim. Excuse me. And where I'm plugged in. Guess you guys can't really see anything anyways, but it's on the other side over there. Flip the camera back around. But yeah, the guy had 2 brand new tires put on my car, so that, gee whiz, what the heck? Oh, I still have the camera flipped around, my bad. So that is a brand new tire. I mean, focus. Like it has however many miles I've driven it from where I left, which is not very many. So both my rear tires now they're new, but they don't freaking match my other tires, which I was ticked about, because I just bought brand new tires for this car. They had less than 5,000 miles on them probably, and now I have 2 mismatching tires, 2 on the back that match and that they just put on, the 2 on the front. But I don't, at this point I don't care about that. It's just whatever. I didn't care anyways. It's just to get it home. But the other issues that I'm having, I'm just hoping to make it home with them. We'll see. It does make one heck of a noise whenever I get up 20-30 miles an hour, and then it just gets louder as the higher I go. Which like I said earlier, I don't know if you guys were on here or not and caught it, but yeah, the other bearing I had was bad anyway. So, but yeah, you guys definitely tune in tomorrow to the Ration Museum live stream from, most likely, I would assume, the new headquarters. I would think. I guess that's one downside. He's not doing the live stream from his house. But, the other downside is, I don't know if you guys, if you guys were on here or not and caught it, but yeah, the other bearing I had was bad anyway. So, but yeah, you guys definitely tune in tomorrow to the Ration Museum live stream from, most likely, I would assume, the new headquarters. I would think. I guess that's one downside. He's not doing the live stream from his house. Hey, Problem Child. Howdy, everybody. What's up, my dude? Gundog just made it, looks like. But yeah, the Ration Museum live stream tomorrow. I assume Sean's going to be doing it from the new building, the new location, the new headquarters, whatever. I assume it's going to be considered the headquarters. And yeah, I mean, that's really cool that there's actually a place now that is the Ration Museum. It's not, Sean doesn't have to keep it all in his house now. So, yeah, definitely working towards goals there. And he explained to me the location being, wow. My spoiler on my car is a greasy mess. But, yeah, he was explaining to me everything, and like the location's really good, right in Philly, and it's going to open up opportunities of places that are going to open up around him and be able to get in. Eventually, like we're hoping to move this plan out to where people off the street can just come in and, you know, we teach them about rations. There will be displays everywhere. There will be sample food items and stuff that people can try. Hopefully, it'll be an interactive experience, something that you can actually try some sort of ration item. It'll have to be fresh stuff. We can't feed people old stuff, obviously. We can't. Well, there's some C rations over there. Let's go open up one of them B units and we'll give you a crack at one of them or something like that. We can't do that. So it's got to be something. Maybe we get with a company that can make some really good reproduction type stuff, and you know, feed people off the street some reproduction type military food from the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Let them get a little bit of a taste of how it was to be in back in the day. Smokey, call Amber on your way home? Yeah, of course, I definitely will. I told her I'd call her whenever I left here anyways. Hopefully he is okay with eating the grilled chicken nuggets instead of the crunchy ones. I'm sure he'll be hopefully he'll be all right. I never imagined they'd close so quickly after I went through there. I figured they'd be up until at least 9 or 10, but I guess not. I don't know what time it is now. Let me see. 10 o'clock right now. But if I didn't, you know, earlier, if I just wrapped it up and went and got his food. So, I don't know. It sucks. What are we talking about giving a try? Gusto, you need to try to do a live stream, dude. I think we should get RC Gusto involved in the ration reviewing live streaming area, and we'll just get the Oldsmokey family to come on over there to Gusto, and we'll watch Gusto's live streams as he's doing them, and yeah, we'll get him started. You know what I mean? Plus he's got one heck of an audience that he's built over there too. So a lot of his people will show up. Maybe some of his people can come over to my live streams when I have mine. You folks go over to his when he has his. I'm sure we could knock out some pretty cool live streams over there on Gusto's channel, and I'd be more than happy to go and, you know, chime in and be a guest on the live stream or whatever. What's up, Umberto? But yeah, let's campaign to get RC Gusto to start a live stream sometime soon. Oh yeah, you could do it, man. You could do it. The only thing is, like, that I'll tell you is anything you do on a live stream just kind of lives on the internet. You know what I mean? It's like you don't get that choice to edit out that fart or cough or big burp that you had after you took a big old swig of something, or you know what I mean? It's just kind of, you got to go with it and have a good time and enjoy the folks in the chat is the main thing. Did a couple of Facebook live streams. I don't have Facebook, so I have no idea what that would even look like or be like. I assume it'd be similar to this, but yeah, man, I know you probably got a decent little stash of rations. You could probably have dinner once a week or every 2 weeks or once a month to start out with. Just see how comfortable you are with it or whatever. Yeah, and that's another thing that Smitty just added in there is you don't have to edit either. Like, there's no option to edit. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, I mean, you know, I definitely like to be able to have videos that are 10 to 15 minutes long. 20 usually is like, that's where I don't want any of my videos in the future to be much more than 20 minutes long unless it's something really deep and really special. Kind of like how Steve done with the with that crate of seed rations that he had. I mean, it'd be impossible to knock something like that out in 20 minutes, provide the information needed to provide, open the cans up, and actually go through and give a correct analysis of everything that you're checking out in there. So, you know, unless it's something super special like I was mentioning, like Steve had there, or I've got a few things in my collection that I think would definitely constitute more time, but I'm still going to try to keep them down in time, so maybe I can grow to a wider audience, and that's my goal with that. So I think by me not announcing the live stream earlier, numbers have been way low, which I don't know if that has to do with YouTube or what, but I think we maxed out at like 47 people. Usually we hit about 100 to 110 in a live stream, so it's kind of odd that we didn't get as many folks tonight, but could be the weather. It could be more people out enjoying the weather. I was just talking to a fella at the rest stop, and he was telling me that he does like wide loads, so he's like the lead car on a wide load, and he said there's a in-ground pool place that does like deliveries of pools, and he said that whenever he went to pick up the last pool, there was 16 lead cars sitting there waiting for them to turn the loads loose. He said that the pool industry has exploded because all the local pools and stuff have been closed, so everybody's buying pools and putting in their backyards. So maybe there's a bunch of people out swimming and enjoying the summer right now. What's the deal with the asteroids? Smitty says, I've been putting in so many pools this year. See, I didn't even think about that until that guy said that, and it makes total sense. Yeah, I just happened to meet a really super cool guy at the last rest stop I was at. If you're willing to talk to people, man, you can meet some amazing people all over the United States, all over the country. Miss Sunshine, I'm getting ready to wrap it up anyways. Get your breathing treatment, because I got to get on the road. I'm going to be on the road for hours. I'm not looking forward to this at all, but got to do what you got to do. And I'm sure I'm going to stop at least, I'll probably have to stop 10 more times just to make sure that my front end's good and my back is going to be killing me. It's already killing me. So I feel better while I'm standing here versus sitting in my car right now. So my back will be killing me. RC Gusto, I hope you get a good geotechnical? Yeah, geotechnical engineer. Hope you got a good geotechnical engineer. NASA put out a statement. Fred. Had a soil survey done. Interesting. You're not really supposed to talk to the guy next to you while you're peeing. We were sitting in the parking lot, so it's all good. I wasn't cock gazing or anything. Nothing crazy like that. I'm not staying up all night to talk to you. Love you. Okay, that's fine. I'll still call you when I wrap this up in a minute. But yeah, let's talk for a couple minutes. All good. All right, guys. So wrapping it up from, I think I'm in Wheeling. I don't freaking know. I think I am, though. Pretty sure I am. And thank you to everybody who was kind enough to send along a super chat tonight. And thank you to all of my patrons that are on Patreon over there. I appreciate you guys. Makes a lot of my live streams possible with the supplies and things. Put that money straight back into things that I end up opening up on the channel every time. Which of course I put what's on Patreon and about probably 100 times more into the channel, at least. So, all right, guys, it's been good taking a break and getting to talk to you guys. Definitely helped my clear my mind for this drive. So thank you guys for being here and chatting with me. It really does help. I'm not joking. So thank you guys for all that. And I guess really all I got left to do is say thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later.